a movie that came out last year, is one I never even heard about until I was looking for something to review. The premise of this movie is pretty simple. It's about a group of friends gathering for a pre-wedding party where a mysterious game involving swapping bodies is introduced to them. I think this is gonna be like a semi-fun, semi-thrilling horror movie, or it might turn into a deep, thought-provoking movie like Dragon Ball Evolution. We jump into this movie with a dude named Cyrus getting caught watching porn by his girlfriend, Shelby. She wants to actually do the deed, but he doesn't want to cause he's that porn addicted. They have a giant argument about their sex life, like, you find me ugly. No, I don't, babe. You're like, then why are you jerking off your porn? He's like, I don't know, babe. Whatever. It's like that conversation. Then we get this nauseating montage of Shelby looking at this influencer that they're friends with on Instagram, Nikki. She's looking at all her posts because Cyrus, the horn dog he is commenting on all Nikki's posts. Anyway, both of them are on their way to their friend's party thing. We visit a large, affluent person's house. We meet some dude named Dennis. And to sum up his personality, it's a crypto bro on cocaine. That's the only way I can describe it. The influencer girl also shows up, and Cyrus is getting all nervous again, like the gooner he is. Then we meet the other members of the friend group, like Ruben, the guy who's getting married. Cyrus talks to him. It's the most dude relationship ever, with them saying dude and hitting each other every 5 seconds. Then they mention another guy named Forbes. They say his name like Voldemort. He was a weird party guy who brought his high school sister to a party, who got very drunk and did something that was drama inducing. We're not really told what it was, but she had like a freak out, or I don't know. Then Forbes got expelled and started working at a tech company, which was all 8 years ago, by the way. The whole group starts talking and smoking weed.
8 years ago. 8 fucking years ago. My mom died.
Boo, get off the stage. Anyway, he does his whole I love you guys speech to his friends until guess who shows up? Forbes. He arrives like the main character he is.
Everybody's kind of still, and she's always talking about like having new experiences. Like, I don't know, like last week it was dance lessons, like ballroom dancing. And like what I'm gonna be like some dance guy, and it's not even, it's like just everything. It's like, did you pick up the, and it's like,
what the hell is this guy talking about? He just went up to this guy and just started yapping. The group huddles around. Then Forbes brings up a game his tech team has been working on, and then he brings it out to show them.
Wires, but nothing actually ended up happening.
Okay, everybody, please keep your electrodes on.
What the fuck?
Okay, so they all switch bodies for like 5 seconds. Everyone is on edge from what happened. Forbes explains that the thing they just experienced is top secret, and his team uses it as a real-life Guess Who game. Ruben is apparently fine with playing this game with their group. The others sort of warm up to the idea as well.
Forbes?
I'm fine.
Bro, what an absolute a-hole. Shelby tells Cyrus that she doesn't want to play the game, but Cyrus guilt trips her into doing it because he's the best boyfriend ever. Forbes explains the game to them. The group is gonna switch bodies and guess who's who. It's really simple. I don't know why I need to explain this. Anyway, Forbes is gonna be the referee in a sort of way since he knows who will be who, so we can switch them back.
If I wind up in Ruben's body, does that mean I'm cool to use the N-word?
Wait, guys. He has a point. Anyway, they start the game. It's round 1. Everyone is looking at themselves and Shelby is caught first since she started panicking super hard. The game is going okay, I guess. Cyrus is in Ruben's body and is walking around the house confused because they think he's Forbes in Ruben's body. Now, for context for this next scene, Cyrus is in Ruben's body and Maya, the stoner girl, is in Nikki's body. There was a short clip earlier in the movie of Ruben looking at Maya like he's in love with her, because I'm pretty sure he is, and I'm pretty sure Maya is too. Anyway, Maya in Nikki's body is flirting with Cyrus/Ruben, who she thinks is Forbes. However, since Cyrus is a gooner to Nikki, he does not mind this attention at all. They get caught by Maya's body and stop making out. They switch back to their bodies, but they start getting addicted to that feeling of switching. Forbes and Dennis, the douchey guy, talk. Dennis apologizes to him for getting him expelled from college, since Dennis and Ruben snitched to the dean. Forbes didn't know this, but he accepts the apology even though he's definitely gonna get revenge. They're about to play another round, but Cyrus is thinking about sitting out for this round. Dennis makes fun of him, then they get a little heated until Shelby pulls him out to talk. Cyrus tells her that he was Ruben, even though Forbes said he was Ruben. They come up with a signal to show each other that they are themselves. We now go to round 2. Cyrus is Forbes now, and Shelby is Nikki. Cyrus grabs Nikki to see if she's Shelby, and they find out it's each other. Then they smooch a little bit. Dennis, who is now Ruben, brought Nikki up to the roof and have a heart-to-heart. Everyone is making out with each other now. Well, Cyrus and Shelby stop doing that. Ruben and Nikki, who are the douche and the pink-haired girl, just have sex on the roof. Shelby's acting weird with the whole game thing now.
Alright, I can't do this.
No, why are you gonna do that?
You're freaking me out. I'm freaked the out right now, okay? You're acting like a different person.
No, look at me. I am a different person.
She brings up the masturbating thing.
That Shelby is in Nikki's body.
What? Oh shit. Okay, so what's gonna happen now? Those two can't switch back, so they are just stuck in the body they got changed to. Everyone is freaked out right now, and they figure out who everyone is as well. They don't know what to do, because what can you do when you can't go back in your body? Forbes, who is Ruben, tells Nikki, who is Brooke, oh my gosh, this is annoying, that they can't call the cops. Cyrus suggests getting back into their bodies, but the two whose bodies are dead disagree on that. The hippie girl suggests that they were reborn in some way.
Okay.
I cheated on Nikki with Forbes' crazy fucking sister when she was
Okay.
still in high school.
Whoa, what's going on? Dennis tells the story of how Cyrus was rejected by Nikki and went for Shelby right after, which, you know, it's the logical thing to do when you're a dude. I'm totally being serious too. Dennis calls the cops pretending to be Cyrus and tells them that he killed fake Dennis and fake Maya. Then Nikki tells the group that Forbes is gone. He ran away with the body switch machine until Nikki knocks him out with some crowbar thingy. They're gonna try to switch back, but Shelby doesn't want to. This whole situation is so annoying, with Shelby annoying Nikki because she has an inferiority complex and is jealous of her. Shelby runs away. Cyrus tells her that he used to have a crush on Nikki, but is in love with her. But as right as they're about to make up, Maya tells them that when he was in Ruben's body, he tried to have sex with Nikki, who was Maya at the time. Shelby walks out of there, kinda mad, and then ruins Nikki's life.
Real quick, real talk, fuck the water project or any fucking charity. If you guys want to donate, I'm starting a Patreon for Boob Job.
You know that one meme of you don't need enemies when you got friends like these? That is exactly this group. I have no idea why Shelby wants to stay in Nikki's body anyway. I understand that you feel mogged all the time, but does she not get that she wouldn't be able to see her family again? Her mom, her dad, her brother, sister, or whatever? You won't see those people you knew before, and you just have to adapt to a different life to people you don't know. Shelby and Forbes have a conversation about the exact same thing I just mentioned. Then, Shelby gives him an ultimatum of having her stay in Nikki's body and him going back to his body, which is the best of both worlds for him. He immediately jumps at the opportunity, and they finally try to switch back. Before they do that though, Nikki puts peanut butter on her own lips, so they will have to switch back to their original bodies. The police show up right before they try to switch. We now go to some girl, Patrice, Forbes' sister. Dennis is now in Forbes' body.
Bro, I know you're f***ing Beatrice.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're Forbes' sister.
No, I'm Forbes.
Wait, what? Okay, so Beatrice was in Forbes' body the entire time. We get a little story time of when she had a bad episode at the party, the thing I mentioned earlier, and was put into a mental hospital after that. Forbes then played the game with her, and she just stayed in her brother's body to get back at him, I guess. Cyrus is himself again, and Shelby shows up at the jail where he is. He doesn't know if she's Shelby or not. She is, but she's all depressed now. She's pretty angsty. Also, remember when Forbes, who was Beatrice in Dennis's body? Well, she transferred all the money he had into her account. In addition, Beatrice is now in Nikki's body, and Nikki is in Ruben's body. We end this movie with Shelby telling Cyrus to rot in prison. This movie was surprisingly really good. My thoughts before this were that it was going to be some corny comedy movie that had like a little thriller element to it about a group of friends. However, I was proven wrong. This was a great watch. The pros of this movie were the acting, the camera work. Every character felt real. Obviously, Dennis was more cartoonish in some scenes since he's so overly douchey, but there are guys like that, and sadly, I have seen on the internet. Shelby's actress was able to show her insecurities really well in the film, with her pettiness coming through as the games went on. She was pissing me off, though, staying in Nikki's body because Cyrus had a crush on her. The other actors did great. They were all able to beat each other's characters very well, especially Forbes' actor. He was very convincing. He was trying to play his crazy sister, which would be hard to do. And then when Cyrus was him or whatever, that was really well done. He sounded exactly like that guy. There weren't a lot of cons for this movie, but there was some. Firstly, Ruben's character, he's marrying a girl he isn't even in love with. He likes Maya, but never tried to get with her. And they never went into more detail with that too. Not when he started liking her, why they never got together, or if they even did at some point. Same with Brooke liking Dennis, that was never elaborated on either. Overall, this movie was exciting, entertaining. It wasn't boring for more than like 3 minutes, and that was the beginning of the movie when they're driving to Ruben's place. Great movie with some things I didn't like, but nothing major. Bye bye now.